Welcome, this is Gerson, and this is the tutorial of virtual machine installation on VMware vSphere ESXi 6.5. Let's begin. We'll show you how to create a virtual machine and install the operating system. Okay, here we are going to begin with looking at the host screen. We can create a virtual machine here. We have 0 virtual machines, or we can create a virtual machine also here and also in the actions menu. Let's create here. We can create a new virtual machine, deploy an open format from VMware, or only registering an existing virtual machine. We are going to create here and choose create a new virtual machine. We're going to click next, and here we are going to choose a name for this virtual machine. It must be a unique name. In the compatibility is the hardware compatibility. We are going to choose the 6.5 that we are showing you here, but you must choose the compatibility as the highest as your vSphere has, or the virtual machine cannot be placed on them. Okay, you can have a hardware version 5.0 on the 6.5, but otherwise it's not possible. We are going to choose here Windows. Okay, and here I'm going to choose Windows 7 64-bit. It's going to happen an error on choosing 64 bits, and I'm going to show you later why this is going to happen. This is our data store, and here is the default settings that are presented for this kind of operating systems. Here we have one CPU, 2 GB of RAM, and 32 GB of disks, and only one network adapter. It's more than enough for this operational system. Here on the hard disk, we are going to choose Team, but you may choose whatever you wish, Team, Chick, according to your necessities. Here are VM options. We are going to choose in boot options. It's very important this. We are going to choose the next time the virtual machine boots, force you enter into the build setup screen. Okay, I'm going to click next. Here is the resume. You can check everything here and go back if it is necessary. Okay, I'm going to click next and finish. Okay, so okay, here you can see here on the left plane that virtual machine is created. Here is the resume of our world host. So we're going to click here. This is our VM. We're going to click on inside the VM. That's it. Here you can see the brief resume of the virtual machine, 64 bits, and virtual machine version 13. Okay, we're going to power on this virtual machine, and now it's very important because here you see there's a error, a CPU ID. Let's click here for more details. This explanation of the error. We can see that 64-bit is not possible because this host is running also in a virtual machine and not direct on the hardware. So the VTX does not have hardware virtualization, only software virtualization. And 64 bits needs hardware virtualization. Your host also, if you start directly on the host, your CPU also must support VTX for hardware virtualization, or you cannot run 64 bits operating system. So we are going to do what? We are going to click here in actions. We are going to delete. One option is to change our host for one that is has support for VTX, or we are going to change the operating system. Is needed to also do a refresh of the screen, or the status of the old virtual machine will not disappear in spite you have deleted it. Here we are going to create a new virtual machine. This is the same thing before. Create new virtual machine. We are going to also use the same name. We are going to show this compatibility, Windows, select guest, but now we are going to choose 34-bit instead of 64 bits. Click next, choose our data store, here is the full hardware for 32 bits, is a little bit different. We are going to accept it, but you can change it according to your needs. I'm going to also choose team. You need change also according to your needs. We have one network adapter is more than enough. Okay. Now we are going to also check again boot options and also mark this first build setup. Click next. Check again our configuration. If you're not satisfied, we can go back and change it again and finish. Okay, now we are going to click here, this virtual machine, powered on. You can see the 32 bits, and here, powered on. Okay, it's working. One very important thing to do right now is here at the console. We must change a window that we are going to open. We need and we must open here. Let's click the right button here. And launch remote console. Do not open a browser console. I'm going to show you why. We're not going to install the operating system through a CD-ROM, but through a ISO image. So I need to come here and here at the CD-ROM, disconnect from the host, and then here, and connect to a ISO that is located on my computer. It is a warning. You click OK. Here, this ISO is on my local computer. So this was necessary to open this kind of remote console. Okay. Now we are going to come here. You can change also on all those things here in the BIOS. You came here in the boot and put the CD-ROM first, which is where is located our image, and second hard drive. Is it saving? And say yes here, and then we reboot. Here you can see the Windows is already loading the files. We are not going to show you how to set up Windows 7 because we assume that you already know to do that. We are going to skip this. Okay, this is not the purpose of this tutorial. Here, the Windows is completely set up. We are going to, it's very important step here now is to install VMware tools. It's very important to do this. It is going to install some drivers inside the virtual machine. Okay. Here, install VMware tools. This will also mount a ISO image inside the CD-ROM of virtual machine. It will open here. Here you see it mounted a CD-ROM with the VM tools image. Okay, we can here, and then we click yes to start the installation. Here VM tools installing. Click next here. It's a welcome screen. Then we are going to choose typical. It's enough for our current installation, and then install. Okay, it is installing. Finish. Now you're going to reboot the machine. So the operating system, you can use all the new drivers that the VMware tools installed on it. Windows is starting again. That is, Windows is completely set up. You can start using this virtual machine. And this is this tutorial that you're going to start the virtual machine. Here you can see some kind of statistics information for this virtual machine, how much the hardware is being used. If you can refresh here, you can see how much vCPU, hardware, and disk is being used for this moment. I hope you appreciate it, and thank you very much for watching us.